video you want me to react to? Join the Ace Pit Discord right now. Scan the QR code on the screen, hit the entertainment tab, click reactions, and drop it in. Super easy. Submit today. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's reaction time. Papa E, I see you, my boy. Papa E said, check that meal out, man. My boy is back. Shout out Papa E, man. Papa E back in that kitchen going crazy. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Hold on. We got some good reactions, man. We got some good reactions tonight. I definitely want to react to y'all. Shout out Ace Boy Creep. He had sent me a video. Said, hey, man, you gotta watch this 49er owner shit. I said, yeah, we gotta get caught up. It don't make any sense, man. We're gonna see what happened with the 49ers owner. And then we got a lot of hot videos that came all from the Discord. So I just went through there right now, grabbed up about 20, 30 videos, and you know, we're gonna skim through and see which ones we're gonna select and we're gonna react to. You feel me? So it's all good. We're gonna get some law and crime tonight. We're gonna get some hot topics. Whatever the vibe is, however I'm feeling, that's what we're gonna react to, man, and enjoy, man. So let's get going. Let's not waste any time, man. I hope y'all been good too. I hope y'all been good, man. I gotta get back on my going live. I went live earlier. I did a Punch Off Mysteries, man. I did a Punch Off Mysteries. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. The Lil Durk, man. The Lil Durk situation is crazy, man. We find something new out every day as you dig deeper in that situation over there, man. It's a shit show. It's a fucking shit show, man, you know? So go check it out when you get time, man, after this. If you want to keep it going, you're on your law and crime tip, you know what I'm saying? Go check out the Punch Off Mysteries, man. Punch Off Mysteries returns, man. I got another one I want to do, too, with the girl that was in a movie with Mark Curry back in the day. And she had came out alleging some wild things. You feel me? Raquel. I forget her last name, but I want to dig into that. And then, you know, I got a couple different ones, man. We just going to deep dive and delve in and see what's going on. You feel me? Punch Off Mysteries. Hold on, I got to find I don't got it over here, huh? I don't got my shit over here. Ah, shame on you, boy. I don't. All right, don't worry about it. But yeah. All right, cool. So let's get it. How y'all been? Bay Area Hooligan, shout out to you. Icky Ricky, what's going on? Fire episode. Appreciate you, big dog. He said, yes, the crime shit is what I watch by myself. It's fries for Smirk. What's good, y'all? Shout out to the green siders up in this motherfucker, man. The green side, shout out to the gray side.
What?
You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all, man. Let's see what's going on, man. I wanna watch this 49ers thing first. I really don't understand it for the life of me why this 49ers owner, whose family is worth billions, would end up at a hold on, let me see. Who is worth billions would end up in a situation like this, man. So let's see what it do. Let's react.
The owner of the San Francisco 49ers has been...
He's gonna react to this, man. Hold on. All right. All right, man. The owners. The owners. I'm tripping. All right, man. The owner of the 49ers. San Francisco 49ers for those. All right. All right, y'all. The owner of the San Francisco 49ers is in a cold situation right now, man. How did he get there? We're about to find out, man. But my boy went and took the cheap route for the snooty fox, the snooty box, if you know what I mean. Let's see.
We turn now to the major headline out of the NFL tonight. The owner of the San Francisco 49ers has been arrested.
Somehow the details of how he wound up in that mugshot are way more humiliating than the mugshot itself.
Jed York, you make too much money to be this sloppy. You can't be reckless and dumb. $140 not even gonna pay for the test that you better make sure she took before you got with her.
If I'm a billionaire, I ain't pulling up to no trailer park. I know that. You gotta
right.
So I made a video on Deshaun Watson being named as the starter of the Cleveland Browns. In that video, ago, I got a comment asking me if I'm gonna make a video on the Jed York arrest, and well, I read my comments, and I'd be stupid not to make a video that you guys are requesting me to make. I got DMs on Instagram about this video topic, and I'm a huge proponent in giving my audience what they ask for. So here's what happened. On Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. in a town called East Palestine, Ohio. No, not that Palestine, guys. East Palestine has a population of about 4,000 people. It's the town that you may remember from the train derailment a few years ago. It sits about 20 miles south of Youngstown, right up against the Pennsylvania line. And on Sunday morning, the local police department was running an operation at a mobile home community off of State Route 170. They made an arrest, and the man they put in the back of the car was 46 years old, and his family owns the San Francisco 49ers. Jed York was booked, processed, and released that afternoon after posting a $5,000 bond. Monday morning, he was back in a courtroom, and by lunchtime, it was over. He pleaded, he paid, and he went home. The total time from the handcuffs to the case being closed was about 24 hours. The total cost to him in actual dollars out of his pocket was about $1,150. That's it. $1,150. That's the number. So I know
What? Dang.
you guys are going to expect me to spend the next 20 minutes explaining to you what happened in that trailer park, and we're going to talk about that. But I wanted to make sure that we went a little bit deeper than the average YouTube channel. Mostly because
we need
I
the
think
details.
what happened in the trailer park isn't even the most interesting part of the story. I think the actual story is being completely missed while everybody chases the mugshot. So here's what I'm going to be doing in this video today. 3 things. One is I'm going to explain to you what actually happened, what he actually pleaded to, because I promise you half of the internet already has that wrong, and the difference here genuinely matters. 2, I'm going to bring up Robert Kraft, because everybody yesterday was pointing at the Robert Kraft case and telling you it's the reason nothing happens to Jed York. I've spent all day in that case file, and I think it's the exact reason something has to happen. There's a sentence in the NFL's own rulebook that explains why, and I have not seen a single person read it out loud yet. And 3 is a specific date on September 10th that's going to go down in Melbourne, Australia. I'm going to explain why that's so significant later on in this video, because this is the part that decides all of it. So let's go. Before we get to the content, I just want to briefly shout out our 3rd channel, Flight Mike TV. We've been uploading some great content over there. We just covered the Julian Newman situation. We just passed 103K subs there. I'm going to leave a link to that in the end screen if you guys want to check it out. And now that we got all that out of the way, let's get to today's video.
Let's get to it.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Let me lay this out properly because it moved fast and a lot of the reporting around this has been sloppy. On Sunday morning, East Palestine police make the arrest at the Wheat Hill mobile home community. They're not working alone here. They're assisting the Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force, which is a regional operation that runs stings in that part of Ohio. And I want to be crystal clear about that because I've already seen people online run way too far with it. That task force assisted with the arrest. Jed York was not charged with human trafficking. He was not accused of human trafficking. Nothing in any court record connects him to human trafficking.
He was trying to buy some cat. That's it. That's all.
That is a task force that runs these operations. That's the whole connection. So let's not make this leap here because we really try to get the facts straight on this YouTube channel. So now that we got all that out of the way, Jed York gets booked on suspicion of engaging in prostitution, plus a second charge called possessing criminal tools. He posts $5,000 and he's out that same afternoon. On Monday morning, he's in court, and here's the part that everybody's getting wrong. The prosecutor amended the prostitution charge down to disorderly conduct before he ever entered a plea. So the thing he actually pleaded to is disorderly conduct and possessing criminal tools. 2 misdemeanors, and he pleaded no contest to both of them. And to be clear, no contest means he's not saying he did it and he's not saying he didn't.
What is the criminal tools, man? That's the part. Why are y'all saying a gun or what? What is the criminal tools that y'all not giving us? What the fuck? Come on, man.
Saying he's not going to fight it. It still ends in a conviction on those counts. It still closes the case. It's the plea that you would take when fighting the thing would cost you a lot more than just losing it. And for a man in this position, that math isn't particularly close. Fighting it means motions, hearings, a court date in the fall, reporters at every single one of them, and the whole thing sitting there like an open
over some
wound
$140
throughout the
box.
entire football season. Pleading it out on Monday morning means it's a Tuesday story instead of a November story. The sentence was jail time on both counts to be served at the same time, and he was credited for the day he'd already spent, so he didn't go back in. Fines of $150 on the disorderly conduct, $1,000 on the criminal tools, $1,150 in total. They gave him his phone back. He completed some online course, and $160 in cash that got seized was handed over to that task force as part of the deal. So that's the legal side, and the legal side is finished, so your boy
That's a slap on the wrist.
hopefully not going to get into trouble for this. But there's one thing on the timeline that I want you to actually stop and think about. The man was arrested on Sunday morning, and the case is completely closed on Monday during lunchtime. I want you to think of how fast that is. If you get arrested on a Sunday in this country on a pair of misdemeanors, you are not in front of a judge the next morning with a negotiated plea agreement already typed up and a prosecutor who's agreed to amend your top charge.
If you're the owner of the 49ers, you are. That's big money right there, nigga. Hey, we need to get him out ASAP, clear his name, and get this behind us now.
You're getting a court date. That court date is probably in October. You're hiring somebody. You're taking days off of work and you're living with it hanging over your head for months. The man was arrested, arraigned, sentenced, fined, and finished before most of the country even knew his name was in a police report. Whatever you want to say about any of this, regular people don't move throughout the courts at that speed. And this is such a big deal, and I want to make sure we make it a big deal in this video. To understand why it's a big deal, you need to understand who Jed York actually is, because he is not a normal NFL owner and he has never been a normal NFL owner. Let's start with how he got the job. His mother is Denise DeBartolo York. Her brother is Eddie DeBartolo, the guy who owned the 49ers through the entire dynasty. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Steve Young, the 5 Super Bowls. Eddie DeBartolo is a Hall of Famer, and in the Bay Area, he's basically a saint. Eddie loses control of the team in the late 90s after a legal mess in Louisiana, and it goes to his sister. And in 2008, Denise and John York hand day-to-day control of the franchise to their son. Jed became the CEO in 2008 and the principal owner in 2024. He was 27 years old when they gave him the team. Could you think about how wild that is? 27. Think about where you are as a 27-year-old. He got handed one of the 5 most valuable properties in American sports because of who his mom's brother was. And that's not a knock on the guy. That's just the fact pattern. And it explains basically everything about how the Bay Area has felt about him throughout these years. But there's something about him that I want you to notice, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's the whole reason that this week hits completely differently.
All right, fill us in, man. Fill us in. What are we missing here? Why is this man at a goddamn trailer park trying to buy a $140 cat? That's the one part that just keep making me scratch my head. Make it make sense.
York has spent 18 years being extremely good at choosing his words. And let me show you what I mean. Let's start with December of 2014. Jim Harbaugh has taken the 49ers to 3 straight NFC championship games and a Super Bowl in 4 years, which is an insane achievement. 4 years, 3 title games. The 49ers were in mediocrity prior to this period of time. They had one of the greatest 4-year runs that any coach has had in the modern era, and they got rid of him. And the press release they put out did not say fired. The headline on it said the 49ers and Jim Harbaugh mutually agreed to part ways. Mutually, like Tom Segura and Christina P. announcing their own divorce.
We are amicable. This is not an ugly divorce. We're cool, dude.
We cover the Tom Segura stuff on Flight Mike TV if you guys want to check it out. But York sat at a podium the next day and said, "This wasn't us saying, Jim, you're fired. You're not there anymore." He called it philosophical differences. He said it wasn't an easy conclusion for anybody.
This wasn't us saying, Jim, you're fired. You're not here anymore. This, it was a conclusion that we came to. It wasn't an easy conclusion for anybody. We've had philosophical discussions. When we sat down, we just couldn't come to a place where we thought moving together was the best for either party.
And then Harbaugh went on a podcast a few months later and blew the whole thing up in about 9 seconds, saying, "I was told I wouldn't be the coach anymore." And then the line that struck. He said he didn't leave the 49ers. He felt like the 49er hierarchy left him. So it wasn't mutual. It was a firing with better public relations, and everybody knew this was happening in real time. But how about another example? Let's fast forward to Jim Tomsula. He gets promoted from D-line coach to head coach in a move that nobody really understood. The man goes 5-11 and gets fired about 2 hours
Makes
after
no
the season
sense.
finale. Chip Kelly comes in, goes 2-14, gets fired after 1 year. Trent Baalke goes with him. So in the space of about 24 months,
Make it make
this
sense, man.
franchise went from an NFC championship contender to burning through head coaches like they were on a subscription plan. And when a reporter asked York directly in January 2017 whether getting rid of Harbaugh had been a mistake, this is what he said: "I can't look backwards." He said it's very easy to play revisionist history, and he wasn't going to play that game. Revisionist history. He's describing a question about a decision he made 2 years earlier as revisionist history. How about this example? On Thanksgiving night 2014, the Seahawks come into Levi Stadium and beat the brakes off of the 49ers on national television. And York gets on Twitter that night and posts a thank you to the faithful for coming out and says the performance wasn't acceptable and apologizes for it. This is an owner apologizing to fans for a loss on the internet that same night. And look at what that actually does, because it's very clever. It puts the apology on the football team. It positions him as the guy who's disappointed alongside of you, rather than the guy who's responsible for the roster and the coaching staff that just got destroyed. He's standing in the crowd with you, pointing at the field. Do you see the pattern that I'm trying to point out yet? Fired becomes mutual. A bad decision becomes revisionist history. A blowout becomes a thing that he apologizes to you about, like he watched it from section 214. This is a guy whose actual professional skill is
he knows how to dodge drama, dodge schmut. He knows how to dodge it. This was a slip up. This was a slip up. How are you going to dodge this prostitution, nigga? Trying to buy some cat.
Finding the version of words that makes an uncomfortable thing sound like a different thing. Some of us would even go out to call this gaslighting. And on Monday, his football team put out a statement about his arrest. So I want you to keep everything that I told you in the back of your mind, because we're about to read it. So here's what the 49ers said about their owner getting arrested. "As this is a legal matter, which has been resolved, we will not be providing any further comment at this time."
Oh my God. That, yeah. Y'all saw what happened. So what? Shut up. We ain't gonna talk about it. Let's move forward. That's it. What, nigga? Hold on. If that was anybody else, if that was a player, this should have been in the news for goddamn 2-3 weeks. It's the owner. He wants us to shut up about it, and nobody making no more comments. Ain't that about a bitch?
There are 3 things wrong with this statement, and each one is worse than the last. The first one was caught by Mike Florio, and once he pointed it out, I personally couldn't unsee it. Teams normally decline to comment because a case is open. That's a standard move, right? We can't discuss a pending legal matter. That's your cover. That's the reason that actually works. The 49ers did the opposite. They told you it's over, and they used that as the reason that they're not discussing it. So what's the actual message in there? Read it one more time. The case being finished is doing the work of the excuse. It's done. Therefore, we're done talking about it.
As this is the legal matter which has been resolved, we will not be providing any further comment at this time. That nigga made it seem like it was a slip. Hey, nigga, look. What happened, happened. We cleaned it up. It's done. Let's move forward. We're done. That nigga, in less than 24 hours, they cleaned up this whole shit and just think everybody's supposed to move on. No, my brother. Listen, you made it to where we're not finna move on no time soon until you can explain why you was in a trailer park trying to buy a $140 cat in a trailer park. What is going on with you, bro? We need answers, man.
Is doing the work of the excuse. It's done. Therefore, we're done talking about it. And they would very much like you to be done talking about it too. As Florio put it, the fact that this thing is already resolved means there's no reason to stay silent other than not wanting to say anything. The second problem comes from Tim Kawakami at the San Francisco Standard, and I think it's the sharpest observation that anyone's made about this topic. There's no letterhead. There's no press release. It's not attributed to the team president. It's not attributed to a spokesperson. It's not attributed to anyone. It's multiple words that are attached to nobody. And Kawakami's point is the one that actually stings here. If this had been a player or a coach or anybody else who works in that building, there would have been some sort of acknowledgement.
Right.
Some line about taking the matter seriously. Some line about gathering information. Something with a human being's name under it. Think about how many times you've seen the team put out the "we are aware of the situation involving so-and-so, and we are in the process of gathering more information."
Right.
Every team has has a template about this. And they didn't even do that one.
And they talk about the shit for 2 weeks. Nigga. And they start issuing out suspensions. And they start doing, like, come on, my nigga. What's up with you? They don't even want to mention the nigga name. They don't want to mention the situation. So what happens with a goddamn owner? Even if they say, oh, you're suspended. Suspended, nigga, I'm not on the field. The fuck? What happens to an owner when he gets caught doing some fuck shit? Because, nigga, you got to lead by example. Now, if I'm a player on a team and you done did this and nothing happens to you or there's no like, what does that say for me? Bitch, you better not say nothing when I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Owner. Which brings me to the third problem, and it's the one that no one's really acknowledging here. Who exactly is writing this statement? Because the communications department at the San Francisco 49ers reports up a chain that ends at Jed York. There is no independent board sitting above him deciding how to handle this. There is no HR department that can investigate the guy who owns the building. The people whose job it is to respond to the story on behalf of the organization all work for the man the story is about. So what you're actually reading when you're reading the statement is a company that's being asked to comment on the owner by its owner. And it came out sounding exactly like 18 years
like
of
the
everything
owner.
else. A firing became mutual, a mistake became revisionist history, and an arrest has become a legal matter, all of which has been resolved. Except this time, there's a problem that he's never had before. He can call it a resolved legal matter all he wants, but there is now a document in a country courthouse in Ohio with his legal name on it, John Edward York, and it says what it says, and no phrasing gets it off the record. And there's somebody else who gets a vote on this, and it's somebody who doesn't work for him. Now, during the same day, the league office put out its own statement, and it was even shorter. We are aware of the matter which will be reviewed under the personal conduct policy. That's it. There's no timeline, there's no commitment to anything. But they got it out on the same day, which tells you that they understood exactly how big this was before most of the media did. And the second that hit, every single person covering this said the same thing. Nothing's going to happen. Look at Robert Kraft. So let's actually look at Robert Kraft, because I went through that entire case yesterday.
Robert Kraft be living his best life, nigga. That nigga Robert Kraft out here throwing parties and functions. He over there getting the spanky, the hand spank jobs. Nigga going crazy. Y'all know all these owners is out here. Nigga, come on, man. These are NFL owners. They out here living it up, nigga. This nigga just did some thirsty shit. Everybody else, they out here, you know what I'm saying? Come on. What made you go to a trailer park, bro? I could not figure that out for the life of me. Right now, if you was going to get some pussy, even if you wasn't paying, y'all, a bitch tell you it's in a trailer park, you're going to be like, I don't know about that.
And I think when you see how it really ended, it says the complete opposite of what people think it says. On February of 2019, Robert Kraft gets charged with 2 misdemeanor counts of soliciting prostitution at a place called the Orchids of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter, Florida. It's part of a huge multi-county investigation. He pleads not guilty, and he hires a genuinely absurd number of very expensive lawyers. And the entire case against him is video. Police had secretly installed cameras inside the spa under a warrant. That footage is the evidence. It's basically the only evidence. On May 2019, a judge named Leonard Hanser throws the video out. His reasoning in a 10-page ruling is that the detectives and the judge who signed off on the warrant didn't do enough to protect the privacy of everybody else in that building, because some of the customers on those tapes were just getting a legal massage. You can't secretly film a room full of people to catch a few of them. In August of 2020, a state appeals court agrees, and the video stays out. In September of 2020, Florida's Attorney General decides not to take it any further, and the prosecutors drop the case. The state attorney, Dave Arenberg, said the quiet part very plainly. Without those videos, they could not move forward. The court filing said there was probable cause to make the arrest, but the evidence couldn't prove every element of the crime, so the discipline from the NFL was none. There was no suspension, no fine, not a dollar, not a single game. And that matters here for a second reason, because the Kraft story got reported for a year and a half as a human trafficking case. It was in every headline, and in the end, prosecutors admitted they never found trafficking at that spa and nobody got charged with it, which is exactly the trap I asked you to avoid at the beginning of this video. A task force investigating trafficking runs an operation. The man arrested in that operation gets charged with misdemeanors. Those are two different things. And if you didn't believe me a few minutes ago, believe the Florida prosecutors who had to walk it all back. So Kraft skated, and that part is true. And everybody took a lesson from it. And I think they took the wrong lesson from it. The lesson people took was the NFL protects its owners. I think the actual lesson was the NFL needed a conviction, and Robert Kraft never gave them one. His charges got dropped, erased, legally. At the end of that road, Robert Kraft was not convicted of anything, and the league had every bit of cover it could ever want to do nothing at all. Jed York gave them a conviction in 24 hours, and the difference isn't me being clever here, guys. The difference is written into the rule book in a sentence I'm going to read to you in about a minute and a half from now. And once you hear it, this entire video changes shape. Everybody keeps framing this as a question of whether the league wants to punish Jed York. That's not the question. The question is whether the league can explain why it wouldn't, using a policy it wrote itself. So let's actually read the thing. The NFL's personal conduct policy for non-players covers owners, coaches, front office people, everybody who works in the sport who isn't on a roster, and it does two things. First, it says what's prohibited, and the standard is enormously broad. Conduct detrimental to the integrity of or public confidence in the National Football League. That's the bar. Not conduct that's illegal, not conduct that results in a felony, conduct that damages public confidence in the NFL, that is deliberately written to be wide enough to drive a truck through. And the league likes it that way, because it means Goodell can act on basically anything he wants to act on. And then there's the second.
So what will he do is the question, man. What will he do? What do y'all think Roger Goodell's gonna do about this? Like, my nigga, you busted, bro. And this is right here in the handbook. It's right here in the book, bro. I got to do something. What do y'all think he's going to do? Because you got to do something.
The part about who's eligible to be disciplined in the first place, and this is the sentence: persons convicted of a crime or subject to a disposition of a criminal proceeding are subject to discipline. You know what a disposition of a criminal proceeding is? It's when a criminal case gets resolved any which way: a verdict, a guilty plea, a no contest plea entered in open court that results in a sentence and a fine. That's what happened Monday morning when Jed York was finally let go. The policy names that category itself. I didn't have to go looking for it. I didn't have to squint at it, and I'm not reaching. It's literally the second half of the freaking sentence. And here's why the Kraft comparison falls apart the second you hold it up against that language, guys. Kraft's case got dropped. Dropped means there's no disposition. Dropped means the case ended without ever producing one. The case never got triggered because there was nothing there to trigger it. Jed York pleaded. He entered a plea, a judge accepted it, a sentence came down, and he paid a fine. Same policy, different door, and the door Robert Kraft walked through just got bolted shut. And it gets even worse for the NFL because they've been on record about owners specifically 3 separate times. The first one is in its policy document itself. Ownership and club or league management have traditionally been held to a higher standard and are subject to more significant discipline when violations occur. That's in the text. The second one is Roger Goodell's own handwriting. In 2014, when Goodell suspended the late Jim Irsay, he wrote him a letter, and the league released that letter to the public on purpose. In it, Goodell told Irsay he'd said on numerous occasions that owners, management personnel, and coaches have to be held to a higher standard than players, and then noted that Irsay had personally agreed with him and had volunteered that owners should be held to the highest standard of all. The commissioner wrote that down and then handed it to reporters. And the third one is Robert Kraft himself. Remember the phrase I told you to hold on to a few minutes ago? Well, here it is. When Kraft put out his public apology in 2019, the line he chose was that he'd hurt and disappointed people that rightfully held him to a higher standard. An owner said it, the commissioner wrote it, and it's printed in the rulebook. So the standard exists. It's been stated by
and ain't shit happened to that nigga. So what's gonna happen to this nigga, man? I say ain't nothing gonna happen. They're gonna sweep this shit under the rug. And they're gonna highlight something else in the NFL that's gonna be bigger or more talked about to overshadow this shit. Right now, better not one of you NFL players better get in trouble in the next 48 hours, 72 hours. They gonna fucking tear your ass up. Please don't do nothing. I know what they gonna do. This is gonna be our out, nigga. One of these NFL niggas fuck up right now. We gonna highlight that story, run that shit in the press, nigga. So we gonna shift everybody's attention over here. So I'm good.
Everybody who'd have to enforce it. The only thing left to find out is whether it's real or not. So what happens to the owners who step into it? Because there's a track record here, and it's more interesting than what people think. Let's start with the one that matters the most, because it's the closest match on the board. March of 2014, the late Jim Irsay gets pulled over near his home outside of Indianapolis. Police find prescription painkillers in his system and more than $29,000 in cash in the car. That September, he pleads guilty to one misdemeanor count of driving while intoxicated. Hours later, that same day, the NFL suspends him 6 games and fines him $5,000. And that fine was the maximum the league was allowed to levy under its own rules at the
wait. 500,000. Did you say 5,000? That's 500,000.
And that fine was the same day. The NFL suspends him 6 games and fines him $5,000. And that fine was the maximum the league was allowed to levy under its own rules at the time. Not a compromise, but the ceiling. He was barred from the facility. He was barred from practices and games. He couldn't represent the Colts at league meetings. He couldn't do media. He couldn't post about the team or league business. Pete Ward, Ryan Grigson, and Irsay's daughter Carly ran the team while he was gone. Sit with that.
So if they did that just for fucking intoxicated drunk driving, what are they gonna do for a nigga soliciting and buying prostitutes?
Comparison for a second, because I've been thinking about this all day. Irsay's offense was a DUI, and I'm not minimizing a DUI here, guys. It's dangerous, people die from it, and we've made many videos on it, and hopefully we don't have to make more content on it. But in that specific incident, nobody got hurt. He pleaded guilty, he went into treatment, and he took responsibility publicly. And Goodell hit him with everything that the rule book had. So what's the argument that Jed York should get less than what Jim Irsay got? I've genuinely been trying to construct one since this news broke, and every version I come up with ends up sounding like, well, I guess this one's more embarrassing to talk about. And bear in mind, Jim Irsay's not alone in this list. Jerry Richardson got fined $2.75 million in 2018.
God damn. $3 million? Shit. What type of fine is this? $3 million?
After a league investigation into his conduct in the workplace, Stephen Ross got suspended for what worked out to about 76 days and fined $1.5 million in 2022 for tampering. Dan Snyder got fined $60 million in 2020.
$60 million.
Dave Tepper got fined for throwing a drink at a fan, which is still hilarious to me to this day. Jerry Jones and Bud Adams both got fined for flipping off crowds. So the league fines owners for throwing a soda. It fines owners for a hand gesture, and $60 million in Dan Snyder's case. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, because I thought it too. Who cares if an owner gets suspended? He doesn't play, he doesn't call plays, so what does it actually cost him? Well, look at what it cost Ross. He was removed from every league committee. He was barred from entering the Dolphins facility, and he was prohibited from attending any league meetings. For a man whose entire job is rooms, being in the room where the media deals get done, the room where the international games get assigned, the room where the rules get voted on, that's not symbolic at all. That's getting locked out of the actual business for 2.5 months. And for Jed York specifically, that's a very particular kind of pain. He isn't a passive owner who shows up on Sundays. He's a league guy. He's on committees. He chased and landed a Super Bowl for his stadium. He is deeply, deeply invested in being an NFL power broker, and he always has been. Which brings me to the part that I've been holding since the beginning of this video. September 10th, 2.5 weeks from now, the San Francisco 49ers open their season against the LA Rams at
Hello. We gonna spank them boys. We gonna spank them perverts. The perverts. San Francisco perverts.
The Melbourne Cricket Ground in Melbourne, Australia. It's the first regular season game the NFL has ever played in Australia. The MSG holds about 100,000 people, and it's one of the most famous stadiums on earth. It's part of a record 9 international games this season across 4 continents. Roger Goodell has personally framed the Melbourne expansion as proof that the NFL is turning into a genuinely global sport. This is the league showcase. This is the flag going into the ground on a new continent. There are going to be more cameras at that game than almost anything else on the calendar before January. And the owner of one of the 2 teams took a no contest plea 17 days before kickoff. And it gets more awkward because of how the 2 teams are handling the trip. The Rams are flying in the day before and flying out right after. They actually sent staff on the round trip in advance to measure the jet lag. The 49ers are going a full week early to adjust. So imagine a full week in Australia with this. So Florio made a very valid point about this, and it's the strategic read on the whole story. If a suspension is coming, the league's incentive is to hand it down before week 1, specifically so York isn't in Australia. He called it the 600-pound kangaroo in the room, which is a great line that I wish I wrote myself. Because think about
I wonder how long they're going to suspend this thing. 2 months, 3 months, 2.5 months, 4 months. How much you getting fined, bro? It's going to be in the millions. Nigga, come on, man.
2 versions here. A suspension announced on September 8th solves the problem. It means the owner in question was already sidelined and the story is old by the time anybody lands in Melbourne. A suspension announced on September 15th means the league let him fly, let him be photographed on that field at their big global launch, and then punished him afterward. One of those is discipline. The other one is a cleanup, which actually gives us something useful here, and I want you to hold on to it. If the NFL is going to do anything at all, we will almost certainly know within the next 2 weeks. I want you to understand something. Silence past kickoff is a decision. They'll just keep calling it a review, but that's a decision. There's a third road here though, and I honestly think it's the most likely one. York could just step back on his own. He won't sell the team, he won't resign. He just quietly puts out a note this week saying he's stepping away from day-to-day operations for a period.
He's not doing that before this Australia game. This is a big deal. That's what he's not. I think they're going to do exactly what they said. He's going to do this Australia game, be seen. This go down in the history books. You got to think, his uncle was owner before this shit, did some legendary shit, and now this is continuing the family legacy of doing legendary shit. And this is a big moment. I got to be there for this. Fuck that little $140 prostitute. Listen, you think these big money motherfuckers give a fuck? When they do shit like that, it's only to please the people. When they find the owners, that's only to please the people. Hey, we got to do something, man. We got to do something, man. They on our ass. They on our necks right now. Something has to happen. All right, well, look. Wait till after the Australia game. And then go ahead. Just charge me something, whatever. Fuck it. Charge me $40 million. I'll pay it and give me a month. And I'll be back. Just like, they're going to make this shit happen. They really don't give a... You think they really care? These niggas are big dogs. You think they really care about a $140 pussy? And it wasn't even a real bitch. It was a sting. You think they care? You know what I'm saying? If it's a player, that's different. We talking about the owners, because this is the different bracket of money. Hey, look, what? Hey, remember you owe me one. You owe me from last year when I did this for you. You know what I'm saying?
Takes himself off the Australia trip, and he lets John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan and team president Al Guido carry week 1. And look at how well this works out for everybody. The league never has to rule on anything. There's no letter, no precedent set, no number attached. He's out of every camera shot at the MCG. The story becomes York steps aside, which reads like accountability, and in about 6 weeks he comes back and nobody ever had to define what any of it meant. Florio floated the same thing, that stepping aside for now is probably his best play. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
All right, for sure, man. Now, look. That's cool. That's cool. Shout out to him, man. Shout out for the breakdown. But I still need answers on why, how, what do they have, dog? Like, why? Make that make sense, bro. It makes no sense. What the hell was you doing out there? And how did you end up Driving to it. And what is this goddamn tool? This tool they're talking about. Did you have a gun, nigga? Like what? You know what I'm saying? They definitely being secretive about the situation, bro. And it doesn't make any fucking sense. Hold on. Doesn't make any fucking sense, dog. Hold on, let's see this real quick, y'all.
This Jed York arrest shows everything that's wrong about these prostitution laws. You have a police department that is spending time going to prostitution websites, luring guys essentially, and getting them to agree that, yeah, I'll pay X, and in return, we want you to go to a certain address. They pick a mobile home park that has nothing to do with anything other than the cops want a place to bust this guy. So they go to the mobile home park and they wait.
This must be his homie, man. Jed, hey, Harvey must be your homie.
And they watch York come up and they nab him and they arrest him and they charge him with soliciting a prostitute. Eventually, it's plea bargained down to disorderly conduct. So they spend all this time, all these resources to nail this guy over what? And before I get into the prostitution laws, think of what this does to the mobile home park. So all of a sudden, the mobile home park is national news that they have a prostitute there or prostitutes there, and people make fun of it. And all of a sudden, all these people in this mobile home park are subject to all of this scorn and ridicule. And they didn't do anything. It was all a ruse by the police to catch this guy. And catch him for what? What is the...
Hey, my boy said, ain't nothing wrong with buying some cat, man. Hey, my boy over here campaigning. My boy over here campaigning. Why are y'all on these goddamn erotic sites, man? Trying to bait motherfuckers who trying to get laid. Stop. That's not cool. That should be illegal. That should be illegal. Why are you guys over here catfishing guys who trying to have a good time for $140? That should be illegal. How do y'all feel about that?
Difference between some guy paying a prostitute and two people collaborating on OnlyFans, having sex, and then posting it and making money off of that. What's the difference? They're both engaging in sex for money. Okay? But one is a crime and one is okay. The reality is, this shouldn't be what the law is about. This shouldn't be how police spend their time.
Did y'all just hear that shit?
If you want to take this to the extreme, how many people marry for money and not love? And that they'll have sex because they get a credit card. And if you don't think that exists, you're not living in the real world. This Jed York.
All right, man. It sound like that nigga. He trying to campaign, man. We know you buy pussy, my boy. He campaigning. All right. Enough of that, man. I just wanted to.
The owner of the San Francisco
I want to see what the hell was that about.
Arrested.
Let's see. Now let's get into some body cam shit. Let's get into some action, man. Let's get into some action.
Mike, get the front of the car and I'll get the back.
I know what y'all came to see. Let's get some action going in this thing, man. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, man, 6 juveniles flee the police in a stolen car, and it's about to get intense. Let's react.
Mike, get the front of the car and I'll get the back.
Moving in. They're in.
Uh-oh.
Move in.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Damn! That's fucked up.
All right, they're getting out. They hit a vehicle on the lot. Boy William. I'm in pursuit.
Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous. Slow down, cuz.
People here. One pedestrian. They're back in the store. They're now back northbound in the lot.
Damn.
Looking for the main entrance. Up to 124.
Oh, shit.
They're going back south. Back south. They're going to go out the wrong way on Capitol.
Oh.
Going through the grass to Capitol. I'm right on them. They're looking to go east.
Uh-oh.
Across all traffic. Stand by. They're going west. All right, they're westbound from 124 on Capitol, lane 2. Coming up some medium traffic, speeds about 45. Rear bumpers hanging off. Have someone go to Noodles and check on the vehicle they hit. There was a lady outside. She looked okay.
Hold on, y'all. That's if the volume is low. It's turned up on everything over here. Let me make sure. Let me see something. Check. Let me see the video. Hold on. It's turned up all the way over here.
They're going back.
What the fuck? Let's see. Let me make sure one more thing real quick. Should be straight on. Got 100 right here, 83 right here, which is normal. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, y'all. It turns up all the way right here. Turns up all the way over here. All right.
Back south. Back south. They're going to go out the wrong way on Capitol. Going through the grass to Capitol. I'm right on them. They're looking to go east. Across all traffic. Stand by. They're going west. All right, they're westbound from 124 on Capitol, lane 2. Coming up some medium traffic, speeds about 45. Rear bumpers hanging off. Have someone go to Noodles and check on the vehicle they hit. There was a lady outside. She looked okay. She did not get hit. Still westbound from 128, speeds about 50.
106, I have number 2 behind 141.
Uh-oh.
All right, they're going to make a U-turn, potentially go back east on Capitol. Back east on Capitol. Occupied by 5, I think looks like 2 females, 3 black males, hoods up. Right on them, lane 3, speeds 55.
106, I have a 3rd spot behind me. I will take a 4th.
Coming up to stop traffic at 128.
The area of Capitol.
Oh, wrong way.
All right, they're eastbound, westbound
shit.
lanes.
That's dangerous.
Light traffic here.
Turn left. Turn left, nigga.
Coming up to 124, they're slowing drastically. Corrected themselves, they are now eastbound. Eastbound lanes. Eastbound lanes.
98 Capitol 6.
They're still west, refreshing eastbound, coming underneath. About a block and a half behind them, we're catching up. Speed's about 80. Yeah, a little bit of traffic.
Okay, clear Capitol 6.
All right, they're coming up now. Lane 2, slowing drastically. They're going over to the turn lanes. Now they're coming back.
Uh-oh. About to make another U-turn? Where they go? Where they go? Oh, they're right there.
All right, still eastbound lanes. I am number 2. I have an unmarked Ford F-150 in front of me. Not sure who it is.
Looking Brookfield.
10-4. I think Brookfield's bowing out. I'm now number 1. Coming up to 100, speeds 85, lane 1. Light traffic, no pedestrians. Positive sticks, positive sticks.
Oh, they got him.
Coming up to 92, speeds about 90. They're slowing drastically for the red, slowing. They're going southbound.
Damn.
9-3, south on 9-3.
All right, this is the part where you got to start letting motherfuckers hop out. At this point, it's 6 of us in the car. We all can't go down, my nigga. Goddamn. Hey, pull up right here. You get out. Pull up right here. You get out, nigga. We gonna get up out this motherfucker. They can't catch us all, goddamn it. But they gonna catch y'all if y'all doing this shit. But one thing I heard, they say it's 2 girls in the car. So are the girls gonna run or are they gonna play victim when they get caught? Oh, they had me in here. We done seen that time and time again when they play victim.
East on Melvina. They got tires going down, tires going down. Again, 5 to 6 in the car. We're back north on 92. Slowed for the red, we're through the red. Speed's about 55. Again, tires going down. Black Hyundai Sonata, Illinois plates. Occupied by 5 or 6. We're still northbound. Looks like they got left side tires are down. Speed 75, crossing home.
6 are with me.
Oh!
Affirmative.
I thought about to hit that pole.
Northbound, southbound lanes, intentional here. Very slow coming up to Congress.
Watch out.
All right, we corrected ourselves. Still northbound from Congress. I'm right on them. Left side tires look down. Rear bumper's falling off. Black Hyundai Sonata, stolen vehicle. Attempted to steal another in our city. Northbound coming up to Hampton. A lot of smoke coming from the vehicle.
Yeah, it's starting to get ugly, man. You're going to have to jump out this motherfucker.
It's about 80, light traffic.
It's starting to get ugly, bro.
Use caution, it was used in a carjacking.
Oh, there it goes.
Right, we lost a tire here.
There it goes.
45 miles an hour.
Oh, this motherfucker's a hater. Oh, he's a hater. I hate them motherfuckers that do shit like that. Y'all see these niggas over here? Well, you know, in reality, hey, shout out to them for stopping. But when it be like watching reactions like, ah, you a hater, cuz, you a hater.
All right, they just got pinned in by another truck. Bail, bail, bail. Get him, get him.
Oh! Keep going, keep going. Oh, shit.
Okay, 92 and Hampton. Fail, eastern north.
Why did they wait?
We got 2 hiding in front of this brick building right here, right across from right by the gas station.
They ran inside the building?
That's right.
I know they dumbass didn't run inside that goddamn building.
By the gas station.
I know they didn't run in that building.
That's right. Be advised. Both those will be across. We're going this chase for purpose.
Don't move. 141 for the air. We got 3 in custody, 2 went east. We're looking for 2 that went east from here.
I have 1 in custody at 9 at the auto place.
So those are the ones I saw then.
2 out this way. There should be 2 male blacks and black. We're in black. Sit up on your butt.
See, the girls took off running. The girls could have, they could have stayed in the car and played Vixie. Ladies, listen. If you're in a situation like this, play victim. I don't know him. I just met him. I was just with him. Hey, and you're going to get out of there.
Hey, Kerr, I got to check my camera. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
MPD squad 7140. Show me the area of 92 and Hampton.
How many in custody?
128, I'll be out at 91 Hampton.
What?
What do you need?
Got 3 at the gas station.
All right,
We got another one. We're looking for 1 more. I'm just trying to review some footage.
All right. We have 4 out of 5 in custody so far. We're just looking for 1 more. Command, I'll get you a count on how many we have in custody in just a minute.
We got 3 at the Amstar for sure. 2 others went east and north.
What happened to your flashlight?
Oh, that's where I couldn't find it. Probably when I jumped over the car.
Trying to figure out how many. I was counting, but
There were 6.
Can you ID the driver?
All right, there's going to be 2 out. The ones we didn't get definitely went east initially.
Here, I might have got them on mine too. I'll be right back.
I made contact with the victim. Noodles, she's okay.
Okay.
I told her to stand by. If you don't leave me here, I'll go back up there and take her.
Excellent. Yeah.
All right, now, do y'all think they're going to tell? That's the next thing. Do y'all think they're going to snitch on the 2 that's free? Do y'all think they gonna tell on the 2 that's free who they are?
That'd be great.
We have anybody back here? I want to see if we got. We might not have the driver yet.
135.
Hey, the driver is a black hoodie, blue jeans, green underwear sticking out. He was second one out of the front.
Black hoodie, blue jeans, green underwear.
Yep. You got a guy?
No, little girl. We're just looking at the last one's gonna be the black hoodie or black jacket.
There's 6 of them. The driver we didn't get yet. He's a black hoodie, blue jeans with the green underwear.
Come here. Is this him?
Gordon's on.
So that's the one I caught right there. So he bounced off and then ended up going behind
602 for description.
No, that's not going to be it. He's a winter jacket. That's a driver right there.
Okay.
141, I think we'll look for one more. That'll be the driver. Black hoodie, darker blue jeans, I think green underwear hanging out. Looked like he was last seen going north, east. Husky brand screwdriver in the flight path of suspects that were taken into custody.
The light was red.
Yes.
I think none of the cops could get through. This car, when I looked to get over, this car was back where that sign is.
Correct.
So I didn't know they were chasing him. I thought they were just coming to get, and I pulled over. By the time I got over, I was just trying to let the cops through, you know, because it was backed up.
Oh, okay. I thought you was being one of them super good Samaritans. Yeah, I sort of believe him. He didn't know. They did switch over to the right side at the last minute, so that could be the case.
Luckily, officers were able to find the remaining juveniles nearby and take them into custody. This incident all started at Home Depot, where the 6 juveniles were allegedly engaging in a retail theft. When a Home Depot employee reported their suspicious behavior, officers arrived at the location, and the events you just saw in the body cam footage followed. An officer now returns to the Home Depot to get a witness statement from the employee who reported the juveniles.
Where were you when you first saw that?
Yeah, like I said, seen them around with the screwdrivers and the gloves or whatever. So at the car, we seen them roll the window down and they kind of threw this out the window.
Packaging.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my confirmation, like, yep, they got it, you know.
The Home Depot employee is likely referring to the packaging of a Husky brand screwdriver, which explains why an officer found one in the flight path of the juveniles after the foot pursuit. The vehicle the juveniles used was confirmed to be stolen, and the Home Depot employee also stated he believed they were planning on trying to steal another vehicle right before officers arrived on scene. The driver of the vehicle was charged with felony eluding an officer, felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety, felony operating a vehicle without consent, and resisting obstructing. The 5 other juveniles were charged with operating a vehicle without consent as a passenger and resisting obstructing. All 6 juveniles were transported to the Children's Detention Center, and all charges were referred to Children's Court. They are all presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Unless you charge a juvenile as an adult, they're gonna end up going into a Children's Detention Center, not the jail. I'm retired Sheriff Mark Lamb from Arizona, and I'm filling in for Officer John here at Midwest Safety. Big shoes to fill. I've been in—
Who the fuck is this guy? Where the hell did you come from, man?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Where the fuck is Derek Fisher at, man?
Involved in many pursuits throughout my career. They can become very unpredictable and dangerous, especially when you're dealing with juveniles. Their frontal lobes haven't been fully formed.
No, I ain't listening to you, motherfucker. Who the fuck is that guy? Nah, where Derek Fisher at, bro? We ain't come here for you, my boy. I want my money back, man. The fuck? Yeah, but this situation right here, man, young kids joyriding. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have been there. Some of us haven't been there. But you know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. They're just joyriding. But that doesn't make it right. Don't be out here doing crime, kids. Stay focused. You know what I mean? But that is a trend right now with these young kids stealing cars and Kias and Hyundais because they're so easy to steal. You know what I mean? They make it so easy that a goddamn 13-year-old could do it. Like, goddamn, man, what the fuck? I don't know, but let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. How was it handled? How it was handled? Did they do their thing? You know what I mean? How do y'all feel about car chases? Should the police fall back a little bit? Because these guys was driving pretty reckless, man. A lot could have went wrong. Do y'all feel like when they start showing signs that they're willing to drive at these depths, where they start driving crazy, wrong side of the street, wrong way on the freeway, shit like that, should the officers fall back or should they keep pursuing? Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to give you 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. He said, that's Dog the Bounty Hunter. Who the fuck sent Dog the Bounty Hunter, man?
Who the fuck is that guy?
We definitely didn't ask for that nigga. What the fuck? Where'd you come from, brother? I'm filling in. Nobody asked you, bro. Shut up. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. Right now, let's see what's happening. This is the crazy shit that be going on out here. So, I don't know which part of the city it's in. It happens a lot everywhere now. These car meets, these kids go on these car meets and they out here just doing the dumbest shit. They setting the street on fire and having the car do donuts and spit fire at the people that's standing around. They throwing water balloons. They shining lasers in the driver's eye with the hopes of them crashing. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you young niggas, man? But let's
It's
watch.
10 p.m.
Let's watch, man. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, man, these teen car meets are going crazy all over the place, man. But in this situation right here, one of these car meets turned into a triple murder. Let's react.
It's 10 p.m. at a public park in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Where a large crowd of juveniles has gathered to watch an unsanctioned car event that is about to end in tragedy.
Oh!
Gunfire suddenly erupts from what witnesses describe as multiple shooters, seconds before 911 calls come pouring in.
911 emergency. What's it?
Hello, there's gunshots at Young Park. People got shot. Young Park, Young Park.
Young Park? Okay, how many people were shot?
3 GSWs.
3 GSWs?
See, this shit the same everywhere, man. LA, the Bay, New Mexico, Atlanta, wherever these car meets at, these motherfuckers, the same thing, man. I thought it was gonna be somebody getting killed from the car, actually hitting them. The gunshots. God damn.
Okay, one is on the head.
Where's the shooter?
One as we speak.
Okay, where's the shooter?
Next, multiple law enforcement agencies and medics descend on the chaotic scene.
Sarge, do you have a bigger backpack on your on your neck, help me, please. Did you see anything? This one coming straight through the neck. Straight to the neck. That's dressing applied. He's got shot back chest. Okay. Let's bring them both over here. Yeah, she has a pretty good hole in. Not bleeding though.
Damn.
Hey, just 48. This is mom. This is mom of some of them. But am I needed anywhere else here? You guys just need to back up, okay? I'm gonna calm down. I promise. You can stand over here, okay? No.
According to an incident report, 15 people were injured in the mass shooting,
God
and 3
damn.
were killed, including Dominic Estrada, Andrew Madrid, and Jason Gomez. As medics and first responders rushed to help the victims, investigators
15 people? God damn. These little motherfuckers don't be thinking. 15 people? Brother. See, niggas don't be thinking about the repercussions of what come with this shit once they squeeze that trigger. You probably mad at one nigga, 2 niggas, and you shoot this shit and 15 people injured, 3 people dead. Now you like, oh shit. Now you realize I ain't got no money to run nowhere. I can't even be a fugitive. I don't got no money. Like, and they always try to run and they ain't got no money. The family turn them in, the homies turn them in, somebody turn them in and be like,
start looking for witnesses.
We're stopping you because of that, okay?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
There's literally like 20 people shot.
Yeah, I was in that and I ran away. So I
nobody pointed anything at you. Nobody shot at you. No.
I was actually in the
didn't see
front line.
anything?
I saw them shooting.
What did they look like?
I know there were some guys there with a ski mask that was making me nervous, and all I remember was I was running away is that there was one guy standing in the middle and another guy standing on the right, and I was in the front center running away.
Okay. The male we stopped here is possibly a witness. He states that they should be wearing ski masks.
good luck with that.
I don't know if
they all wear ski masks.
The cars out. Isn't that kind of like?
Okay, what did you see?
But, so we were just all in the middle, right? Like, their car was doing donuts and shit, and then over there, there were just gunshots like crazy. I seen some guy in like a sweater, it was like a jean sweater, that had a gun and shooting. I don't know if that was one that was on the floor or not. But then everyone just started running. There's multiple gunshots let off. There was like 2 people with guns, at least 3. There's multiple gunshots.
What the hell are you doing? What the hell was that about? Why did she run like that? Look at this shit. You can't just be doing shit like this. Look at this.
At least 3. There's multiple gunshots. What the? There's at least 3.
What were you guys? What was going on here prior?
So
to
it was a car meet. So like they were doing donuts and stuff in the middle, and we're all gathered together in the middle. So we're all gathered together, and then there are just multiple gunshots let off. Everyone starts running.
Did you see anything?
Yeah, I just heard all the shots go off, and then I seen people in front of me started falling, so I was assuming they were shot.
Steps away, other officers find one witness with alleged video of the event.
Oh, ratatouille, ratatouille, ratatouille. Rest in peace to these 3 that lost their life, man, in the situation. Sad situation, man. 15 people injured, 3 lives lost. You know, same story every city where these goddamn car meets is happening. Like, damn, can't we all just get along, man? Can't we just come out here and have fun? What happened to good old fights? Nobody want to fight no more, man. Let's get these fists up. Put them guns down. Let's have a good old bar fight. You know what I mean? That shit used to be fun coming up. Like 5 of your homies versus 5 other niggas. Like, y'all can laugh about it, go home and laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna get seriously, I mean, unless y'all niggas ain't got no hands, you ain't gonna get seriously knocked out. You might take a hit or 2, but you gonna give about 3 or 4 back. 5 or 6, 10. But y'all gonna be able to walk away from it laughing, man. Like, goddamn, we fucked them niggas up. Or they fucked the homie up, but we whooped their ass. You know what I mean? But it's always funny to talk about it, but it ain't never cool when one of the homies get killed. We can't laugh about that. Like, you know, they just fight. Nigga, let's just fight, bro, so we can all make it home.
Right before it happened, I'm at Mustang doing donuts, and that's where someone just started shooting. Probably the next shooting. You can see we're just walking up, but they start shooting in the lot. See, like, where's my gun at? Why y'all take me, nigga? Where's my gun at? Fucking ran. I ran that way when y'all up guns on me over there. Boy.
Armed with surveillance footage, cell phone video, and multiple witness statements, it takes investigators no time to narrow down their suspects, identified as 15-year-old Josiah Ontiveros,
15 years old,
17-year-old Gustavo Dominguez, and brothers 17-year-old Nathan Rivas and 20-year-old Tomas Rivas, all MIA for now. Early the next morning, a resident near the park reportedly discovers a firearm in her backyard and alerts police.
Boras, you need to secure this 1080. Come on. I know you're scared of dogs. It's okay. You are?
Yes, ma'am. I know.
He's terrified.
It's okay. You have a 1080.
Yeah,
Worst case scenario.
Dog, you know. Yeah. And I love the worst case scenario, but
15 years old, man. God damn.
Get over here, Samson. Good boy. Good boy, good boy.
Hi.
She's still a puppy, man. She's a huge one. Stay here, girl.
Motherfucker like a pig.
You advised you haven't touched it, correct?
Yeah. I didn't touch it, no.
Let me actually see it. You took a picture of it?
Investigators identify the weapon as a 9mm pistol. Later that day, police said 2 individuals were reported to authorities after allegedly jumping the fence, claiming to be looking for a lost cell phone. Those men were later cleared as suspects, but hours later, police spot the Rivas brothers in a black Mercedes, noting that Nathan allegedly dropped a bag off at a residence just before a traffic stop was conducted. According to a case report, investigators later searched the residence and found 2 firearms in a purse alongside Nathan's driver's license and bank card, a Glock 22 in a nearby dumpster, with multiple magazines, including 2 empty ones, and a red jacket inside of a pillowcase in the kitchen trash can.
You can't be this fucking dumb. This is why you niggas you shouldn't be criminals, man. Look how stupid you are. Why would you go take the guns back to your house, then the jacket that you had on, you throw it in a trash can in your kitchen? Like, what? Who the fuck? Man, listen, y'all niggas just hurt 15 people and killed 3. Nigga, all this shit gotta go. Ain't nothing getting tied back to my goddamn house. What the fuck? Why would I take that back to my house? Right now, you do a crime and 15 people are injured, 3 of them dead. You're gonna go take all the shit that you did that crime with back to your house? Like, don't do crime, y'all. These young kids, come on, man. This is ridiculous.
Keep this in mind for later. Now we join police as Nathan and Tomas are taken into custody following that traffic stop.
Okay. Is this the car from last night?
No, but we had intel. A witness in El Paso says it's a black Mercedes.
Where do they live?
Summer Winds. So that's where I was headed, down there. And then that's when they said the car picked them up. And I was like, what car is it? He said, black Mercedes. I said, I guarantee you.
Both suspects are taken to the police station for questioning, while 2 others remain on the loose. But the next day, a SWAT operation unfolds at Gustavo's residence as the double manhunt continues.
Uh-oh.
Everybody else, stop!
Uh-oh.
Stop right there, wait, fly over. What's your name?
Y'all got the block hot.
Okay, right there. Just keep eyes on whenever you have 4 more people here.
Gustavo is located at the home, placed in handcuffs and seated on a sidewalk alongside multiple others, while police conduct a search of his home.
He looked like a snitch.
And he's not exactly remaining silent.
Y'all only doing so much for a house full of kids, bro.
Brother, chill.
Literally threw flashbangs on my little sister. Come on. 5-year-old kids, bro. If y'all wanted me to come out, y'all could have started with that. Y'all could have not. Y'all could have started with A. Come out without, you know? Not flashbangs, bro.
That's how it is, brother.
You laughing at it? Yeah.
Hey, bro, chill. Chill. Hey, we're not gonna be doing that shit right now. We're not gonna be doing that shit now. Stop, guys, stop, please. I got you. Chill.
Bringing out my whole family.
That's how I gotta do it, bro. Come on, dude. We're doing this for a minute, dude. That's how I gotta do it.
So what y'all gonna do? Waste another 8 hours here, find nothing? Or what?
We're gonna take as long as we gotta take, dude. Come on now, Gustavo. Come on now.
This little nigga popping it.
I don't want no photos of me.
Who's taking photos of you, bro?
You.
Nobody's taking photos of you.
You taking photos, bro.
I was checking my text. They just text me, bro. Relax. Gustavo, relax.
Photos,
relax. Nobody's taking photos of
nigga. Why you saying nigga for? Nigga. Why you calling him a nigga? You know, what's going on with these? Where did you pick this word up from, bro? What is nigga? That should be so cringe. Like, why do they use the word nigga? Like, that don't even make sense.
This is recording, Gustavo. This is a photo. This is a video. This is right here. This is it.
Come on, this. Can we get him in the car?
Yeah, I got you. Come over here, Gustavo. I'm back to that one more time, okay? Anything else on you I should worry about, bro?
No.
No? All right, good. Just have a seat. I'll put the AC on, okay?
Yeah. Now, what about my family? Like,
we're gonna be fine taken care of, okay? They're gonna be good. It's the same time, bro.
The 17-year-old is taken to the police station where he declines to speak to detectives without a lawyer. Josiah,
the 15-year-old, where he at? Where is he at?
Turned himself into the police hours later and also requested a lawyer, according to an incident report. But that's not exactly the case for the 2 Rivas brothers.
My partner. We'll see.
Now
remind me your name again? Nathan. Nathan? Yes. Is it Thomas or Tomas? Tomas. T-O-M-A-S. T-O-M-A-S. There's not much mystery in what we're talking about because it's all over the internet.
Obviously, you know, like crazy happened yesterday.
Yeah,
like it's all over the news. Like, yeah, I mean, it's the biggest thing that's happened in Crusoe since the bowling alley. Okay, so believe it or not, the reason you're here is because your name can't come up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We've been talking to people. Obviously, people have been snitching like crazy on social media. It's what people do. So we want to chat with you and your brothers to kind of clear the air and stuff like that. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. You understand these rights that I've explained to you?
Sir.
Okay. So, like I said, you guys came up, okay? Both by name. They call you the Rivas brothers.
Yeah.
Who was driving that red car that's at your house right now yesterday? Were you driving that car yesterday?
Yes, I was driving that car yesterday.
And were you with your brothers?
Yeah, when we went to Thomas, but we were in El Paso yesterday.
In El Paso?
Yes, sir. So I was in El Paso while I was passing. So.
That's what your brother said at first, but we talked to him for a while, and then we got over that, and he gave us his phone, and so we have all his messages and pictures.
Yeah, no, we're in El Paso, so
no, I know.
There's everything. So like, I received a phone call. If I could get my phone from the car, I'll show you guys.
It's the one in the car. We're doing a search warrant, so we'll grab it.
That's cool. We're gonna get all that.
We'll get all that stuff.
When I was in El Paso, this girl Liliana Rodriguez called me, saying that we dated and this and that. I'm more like, no, we're in El Paso. Like, we're in El Paso, and she was just cussing me out, saying that she was gonna give people my addresses and this. And I was like, well, you guys could say whatever. They have tests. I didn't even shower or anything from my.
Gotcha. Help us understand what part you didn't play, or even what you may have saw as a witness.
Well, I'm telling you, I was in El Paso with my brother and my friends. We were all over there.
All right, listen, man. I know you wasn't in goddamn El Paso, motherfucker. Now the question is, it was 4 y'all. I see they said it was a gun they found thrown. You took 2 guns and put them in the house, and you had a gun in a dumpster around the corner from your house. So there's 4 guns. So all 4 y'all shot these motherfuckers? All 4 y'all had a gun, or was one of y'all out there on some Yosemite Sam shit with 2 pistols going crazy? But look at all these niggas. They don't even look like killers, bro. But do killers have a look nowadays? Shit. Look, these niggas don't look like, bro. Look at these guys. Like, you guys are like good kids, man. What are y'all doing, man? Why y'all out here killing people?
We were at a party actually, and we after that party we went to Trans Mountain because a bunch of cops over there in El Paso showed up, so we just went to Trans Mountain and we were just there chilling.
Trans Mountain?
Yeah, and then after that we just came back.
All right, fair enough. So,
and then a bunch of people were texting me. They were like, "Hey, this and that," and I was like, and I was sending them pictures too that I was in El Paso because like, what the fuck is all this weird shit?
Are those pictures and those messages?
Whoa. Spider-Man, hold on, man. What is you on, homie? I look at the chat. Who is you talking to like that, bruh? Who you talking to like that, Spider-Man? God damn, nigga. Nigga said, what? Bitch, shut your fucking mouth. Jesus, bro. What are you on, homie? Who is he talking to? Arguing with a woman. Oh, no, don't say Lady N, man. Don't say y'all back arguing. Nah, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Talking to Lady N, of course. Oh, yeah, I see. Jesus Christ, man. Here we go again, Spider-Man, come on, man. Y'all got to keep all that. Come on, we was doing so good. It's been about, 2 months since y'all got into it. Come on, man. Chill out, man. No disrespect to Lady M, man. Golly. Hey, look, if it's a timeout for a minute, hey, let bygones be bygones, man. It's a minute timeout. Ain't like you zapped them. Y'all just, hey, come on, man. Let's have a good time. Let's watch these reactions. Don't mess it up for everybody, because y'all know. Lady M, not you. I'm not holding you responsible for this one. Spider-Man. You're going too far, brother. Relax, my boy. Relax. Let's watch this show, man. No disrespect to Lady N, man. Lady N, you are a beautiful queen, man. Spider-Man, kill that shit, bro. No more calling her a bitch, bro. Relax.
Is it still on your phone right now?
I think I still have the pictures, yes.
Is your phone the one that's in the car?
No, it's right.
You have it?
Yeah, the officer had it. The one that.
Okay.
Both brothers claim to have been in El Paso, a city about an hour drive away from the shooting scene, but detectives aren't exactly buying their story.
What about today? So because you guys were potentially involved and we had people that you couldn't see who were checking you guys out in the black Mercedes, leaving Mohican, you go to an address, you get out and you're holding something, drop it off, some kind of package, you guys get back in the car, and then you get pulled over. So we're doing a search warrant and we're grabbing that package, but what was in what you dropped off on?
Nothing.
Okay, so because you have,
I knew that I was like, there's a car following us. This weird.
Right.
Then there was another car following us, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So we were like, what the fuck?
Okay. Well, that's fair. So what was that thing you had in your hands that you dropped off?
I didn't drop shit off. It was my phone. I even had my phone out when they stopped us. I got off to take a piss there.
Okay. Which
get
apartment did you take a piss at? If you remember. Because there's two are boarded up and there's
the one
one.
was I took a piss like by the Honda, like not kind of by like. It's because it's like together, but it was on the other side. I was already in El Paso.
Because Tomas's number looks like he makes a call at like 10:09, and it's pretty near the park. And then at 10:30, his phone's pinging down south, like already to Anthony.
Yeah.
Wait. How is it that a 15-year-old know to get me a lawyer, the other 17-year-old know to get me a lawyer, and these two fucking idiots right here don't get a lawyer? Knowing y'all guilty. Listen, it's one thing if you're not guilty to say I don't need a lawyer. But when you know you just did something like this, nigga, a triple homicide, bruh, you get you a fucking lawyer, bro. They are about to fucking grill you, nigga. A triple homicide and you saying I don't want no lawyer when you know you're guilty. What type of bold shit is that?
So like implying he was here then and then headed down right around. Does that sound like it could be a possibility, at least time frame wise?
I don't know around. I'm just saying around what time.
Okay.
And when I did go pick up my friend that kind of lives by Young's Park, Gustavo. I had one.
Dominguez?
Yes.
Oh, isn't he your cousin?
Yeah, your favorite.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like me.
Next, federal investigators enter the room and take over questioning when Nathan's timeline begins to fall apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have pictures of your car in Las Cruces.
Yeah.
Not in El Paso.
At what time?
About 9:20, even earlier than that.
Yeah,
even later than that. Even later than that. Your car is not, and we also have cameras that capture tags going into El Paso, and your car isn't hitting on those until after the shooting. Okay, so that's kind of an issue.
Well, I don't know around what timings. I'm just like estimating because I'm about how when you guys are asking the time, I can't say a specific time. I'm just.
I get that, but what you're telling us right now, the story you're giving us is not adding up to the evidence that we have.
Idiot.
Showing you that you were in town at the time of the shooting. People are saying you're there at the time of the shooting. We're going to go into your phone. We're going to get exact locations of where you were. We're going to find out if you were at the park or not.
Yeah.
So just right now is your chance to tell us if you were there and tell us what really happened, to tell us your side of the story.
According to an incident report, Nathan's phone pinged in the area of Young Park multiple times, about an hour prior and during the time of the shooting, before a later ping indicates he headed toward El Paso.
Oh my God. And one thing I noticed right here, this is how dumb these young niggas are. If you know they're going to check your phone, why would you want your phone to be fully charged? You're sitting here charging your phone up. Nigga, let that motherfucker die, nigga. Let that motherfucker die, nigga. Shit, they still gonna get up in your shit, but they Lil Durk, they said Lil Durk cut his shit all the way off, nigga, powered it down, and they couldn't get in his shit. They could get a couple things. They couldn't get all the way in his shit. Hey, man. You gonna be out here doing crime, you better study this shit. You better study all the tricks of the trade. If you gonna be out here being a criminal, look at this shit, nigga. Your phone is pinging. You on camera. And you sitting here lying to these motherfuckers who do this for a living, who solve these cases for a living. And you think you're the first one for to come in here with no lawyer and think you finna get off? Like, nigga. I thought the 15-year-old was gonna be the one that talked. It's this dumb nigga.
Robert, you guys saying I'm bull. You guys want to interview my friend to ask him. He heard about the shooting. He looked at my location, and where was I? Ask him.
And I'm sorry, I didn't curse to you about bull.
No, that's what she's technically saying. I mean, I can put
No,
this.
I'm saying
I can put this all apart and just ask for a lawyer. I'm a minor. I don't know. Like
that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just telling you right now is your just chance to tell us.
Well, I'm telling you guys, and
happened.
you guys
That's
keep asking the same questions over and over, and it's like pointless. Why am I gonna keep telling you guys the same over and over and over? That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And I know she's just trying to get something different. And how many times have I already said the same shit?
We're just trying to
over and over.
get
No, because you're trying to make me. I know how this works. You're trying to make me say something different, and over I already said because this shit, I have nothing to do with it. I have people threatening me saying, "Oh," and then this always happens. Last time. When they're always texting. I don't know why me and my brothers always have to get involved in something.
So can he?
Not like I'm gonna shoot someone from all the way to El Paso to Cruces. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, how would that work?
Let's get over the El Paso, and I mean, I even have his group chats on Instagram, the Snap. He gave us his password. Okay, I have his phone and everything in it. So I don't. He even said he even has pictures holding Gustavo's gun, the Glock 23 and the Glock 30.
You have been identified as one of the persons there during the shooting. Your car has been recorded. You have been recorded there. So that means that you're under arrest and you're not free to leave. Okay?
The line makes you look like such an asshole. It makes you look like an asshole.
It does.
Okay.
So what you're saying is I'm under arrest because I'm lying.
No. You were there, but we know you were there. Okay.
Can y'all turn the shit off?
Nathan requests.
Oh, here we go. Whenever a nigga asks to cut the body cam off, y'all know what he about to do. Hold on, wait. Y'all saying y'all gonna arrest me? Wait. Oh, can y'all cut them body cams off? Y'all know what comes next.
It's body cam to be removed from the room, but a surveillance camera catches his next statement as the suspect's story suddenly takes a turn.
Yeah, like that. But I just hope after I tell you guys this, me and my brother are good to go. Okay. Because I'm dead ass telling you guys the truth right now, and I'm gonna give up my friends over this shit. So I really hope you guys work with me and my brother. Because me and my brother had nothing to do with it. You're honest. We ran away. Me and my brother ran away after when that was happening. Okay. We were there at the car meet, me and my brother.
Okay.
Gustavo. I went for Gustavo.
You went with or for?
I went for Gustavo and his cousin.
And he was there.
And we were all there. Okay. A guy wearing all black ski mask, black hoodie, black pants, black everything, pulls out a gun, clocks it back. And I'm looking at this because I'm already far away from them. Looking at them.
Are you by your car, Denver City?
No, I'm way far from my car.
Okay.
And I'm just like, what the f? Like, I'm not about to get shot up. That's why I called my brother and Tomas. I was like, come over here. I was like, we're not getting involved in nothing. So, Gustavo and them are still getting into it. And then the guy's going like this. He's like the guy with the beard.
Yeah.
And then the guy that's wearing all black goes behind him and pulls out the gun and aims it. And then that's happened. After that, a big guy walks behind. He goes, get something from his car. He goes, gets Gustavo. He puts him in a choke. And he carries him. His cousin Josiah was like, let go of him. The other guy that's wearing all black with the ski mask and everything pulls out the gun. He starts shooting. That was cousin pulls out the gun and starts shooting as well. Josiah.
Is he the one that shoots the guy that has Gustavo in the headlock?
No, he didn't shoot him.
Okay.
Because the guy that was wearing all black, I don't know if you guys knew who was wearing all black or anything, with the ski mask and everything. And pulled out the gun, he shoots. And while I'm with the group of people, so we ran towards the restroom.
Okay.
And in one of the videos that they ran to the restroom, I was there with that group. And then after that, you can just hear a guy like in the back of us shooting another gun to me. I was looking back because I was covering myself like that. There was people in the restroom with my brother. And we were covering ourselves. And then after that, that's when, Jojo had shot back. But I don't know if he didn't get them. He didn't get them at first. I don't know if he got them or who shot him. But after that, that's when Jojo shot. He didn't hit him though because they were still running. And then after that, that guy with all black kept shooting. Well, everyone was shooting everywhere, but Gustavo and his cousin Josiah were shooting.
God damn. Y'all see how easy that was? Y'all see how easy it was to get these niggas to tell? Get brother tell on his own people. They didn't even have to work hard. They let him get his issue off, let him think that he was going to walk away scot-free. In his mind, he thought he was cooking. You can call my friends. They'll tell you I wasn't there. and only to say, you know what? We're going to arrest you, man. You're being arrested because we got you at the scene of the crime on camera. You're being arrested. Oh, wait. I'm ready to talk. Now, that's one. What about the other one? They really just focusing on him. I want to know if the other one without a lawyer talked to.
Well, the big guy you're talking about that had Gustavo in a headlock, he's one of the ones that got hit in the head. Like, for sure he has a bullet hole. He's got shot like 11 times. And one of them's in the head, and multiple witnesses saw
11
with someone in a
times?
headlock, and then someone comes up and shoots him in the head while he has someone in a headlock. So who shot him in the head while he had Gustavo in the headlock?
You?
Josiah or someone else?
I don't know if it probably was Josiah. I'm not lying. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because that matches what we said, but someone shot that headlock guy.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I'm telling you, as soon as that happened, that guy in black that was with them too started shooting everywhere.
Was he with Gustavo or with the other group?
The guy with the black, all back with the other group.
Okay, so who else in Gustavo's group was shooting? Other than Josiah and
Just
Gustavo?
Josiah and Jojo, because me and my brother have nothing to defend ourselves with. So after that, I'm telling you guys, I ran, and then that's when I was like, what the f do I do? And after that, I was like, let's call it a night, and Gustavo and Josiah come and get in my car. And I'm just like, what the f do I do? Because I'm gonna get caught for that shit. So
this nigga's so cap. This story don't even make sense, bro.
That's when I was like, well, I'm going to El Paso. I'm going to go to the party. That's when we were over there.
Did they go with you?
They went with you. Okay.
Where are their guns?
Their guns? I don't know where they were.
Did they take them and ditch them along the way? Or
No, they didn't. They still have them.
Now, Nathan admits that the four friends were all present at the car event, but says he and his brother Tomas ran from the shooting while the other two participated. But once again, investigators aren't entirely convinced.
Okay,
Trying to get out of here.
I got you. Yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping, because Nathan took a little while, so I'm hoping we can kind of skip some of that, because he started with the same, and he showed me the pictures on Snapchat when you guys go to the party. He's like, see, look, here's this Trans Mountain.
And it's about to crush his heart when he hear his homeboy snitch. They about to break the news. Your homeboy already told us it was
all that stuff, and the invite. He showed us all that stuff and went through it. But eventually he came to tell the truth, which is you and him went to meet Gustavo and Jojo there, and they got in some shit and kind of dragged you and him into it, and then everyone ended up leaving in your car when shit got crazy. In his
the thing is, I don't even have a car.
No, in his car, in the red Mercedes, because that's what you guys met. Met Tavo there.
Look at his face. Look at his face. That's the look of disgust. Like, oh, this bitch ass nigga, man. Oh, this bitch ass nigga.
And Jojo, we're actually picking up Jojo right now. We're snagging him up right now, and he was.
Oh, this is brother. Oh, that's even worse, bro. Oh no, he done snitched. But he did try to clear his brother's name. But where he fucked up at is admitting that he was there. That's where he fucked up. His brother, I'm in El Paso. Our story is we was in El Paso. Don't fold, nigga. And you folded. So now, god damn.
One of the ones that was described as well. So your name, first and last name, Nathan's name, first and last name, were identified being there by lots of people. And when we showed the pictures of his car, Nathan's car there on scene that people took, and you guys running into him, you know, obviously he's like, okay, yeah.
Has my brother said anything, or is he still?
I haven't been talking to me. I've only talked to you. Yeah, I've only been in here with you, so I haven't talked to
So
you.
no one, not even the investigator.
I don't think so. I don't know if they pulled them out or anything. I just know that
No, if anything, I just wanted to tell the truth as well, because I don't want him to do time for something.
Yeah.
And I think I was wrong too for letting him get in the car, but I mean, at that point, what was I supposed to do?
Oh, use a hoe.
Yeah. Did they say anything when they got in the car?
Yeah, Jojo was like, I smoked him.
Okay.
Come on, bro. You didn't have to go that far and say what he said and all that. God damn. You already done said he shot the nigga. Now you gonna watch it come to find out that he's the shooter, though. I guarantee this nigga's the shooter.
Did he say who?
No, he didn't say
No. Okay.
Like, I had to smoke that. He was like, God forgive me, but I smoke cannabis. He was like, because he was trying to, well, they were choking his cousin.
Okay.
He's like, God forgive me. And then after that, that's when Gustavo was like thinking. And then I was like, what that was? I was like, yeah, you guys already did what you guys did. I was like, I told him, don't do the curry, you can't do the time.
Yeah, but the fact is, a person who is shooting does get into the driver's seat. We know that for sure.
No, because I was trying to, I was.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, my baby's down here. What, Bear's down here too? I just hear. Oh, he sleep? I went to. Oh, he dozed off? Hey, huh? What you eat? What you eat? What you eat, mama? Other food. Oh, mama ate the chicken rice, huh? Yes, you good? Huh? Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. See the roses? Put the roses all in the chat for you. What do you want to say? Put the roses in. Thank you. All right, she said thank you, guys. She doesn't want to be on camera tonight. What time? Morning. Early in the morning. Probably 11. About to go to sleep. I come up there and 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Love you. All right, y'all. I have to get off here in 30 minutes, but let me rewind this back. All right, let's go.
Can't do the time.
Yeah, but the fact is, a person who is shooting does get into the driver's seat. We know that for sure.
No, because I was trying to, I was with another group of people, and I ran through the back through the playground, and I ran around through my car, and I remember just seeing the tennis court lights. I'm telling you the full story. I mean, why would I bring something up and not say the rest?
I don't know, and you can even see here all of these people running to the car, 3 people together running to the car. So what you're telling me...
That's black, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's black sweater. I'm wearing blue.
You said it's that color. That could be the same
blue.
color.
No, blue. I said no, like the style of the sweater, like how it is, like
okay.
Like no separate.
But like I said, it's kind of... I understand what we had talked about in the color, what you said your clothing was, but it's basically down to the facts of you telling me the drive. And I'm not trying. Explain to me.
Because he Gustavo was the shooting, and he didn't get in the driver's side. I wasn't in the car.
Help me understand.
I'm telling you, I had opened the door for them so they can get in the car. I opened.
Get you a lawyer, my nigga. This God damn. Get you a young man. Get your parents or get a lawyer in there ASAP, man. Figure out when your parents gonna probably make you tell the truth. But nigga, you cannot. You're not gonna be able to win this, brother. You're not gonna. You already admitted that you was there. That's where you fucked up. You should have stuck with your story. Give me a lawyer if you're gonna be on this type of shit. Now, did you do it? Is a question. Did you shoot, or are you telling the truth about not shooting? Do y'all think he's telling the truth about running and hiding in the bathroom, or do y'all think he definitely was out there swinging that iron? What do y'all think?
With the key.
Okay. Well, regardless of that, okay, whatever. 3 shooters get into your car, so it's either you or your brother who is shooting. Who is it? Is it you or your brother?
I was already in the car.
So it's your brother?
But I'm telling you, I don't know. There was a bunch of people shooting.
No, the 3 shooters get in your car.
But my brother wasn't wearing that either.
Then who is the shooter that gets into your car? If it's not you or your brother?
Jojo.
That's 2, there's 3.
I'm telling you this video, I'm like, you can't.
That videos don't lie.
I don't know, like I'm telling you, I got in my car, like I wanted to get the fuck out of it.
Yeah, no,
when I was leaving, I was even honking at the people to get out of my way.
Yeah,
it's with the vehicle.
No, mine blue.
But who's the guy?
That's Josiah, Jojo.
Okay, and then who's the other guy?
Gustavo.
Okay, who's the third guy with the gun in your car?
That one I don't know. I'm
It's
not
either you or your brother, nigga.
trying to throw my brother under the bus, but I don't know if that's my brother because he was wearing the green with the blue polo with the stripes.
Okay. So if there's 3 shooters, and there are 3 shooters getting into your car, you're saying it has to be Josiah, Gustavo, and Tomas, not you.
I'm telling you, I got in the car.
Right.
I got in the car and I was waiting. I was waiting to get the fuck out of there because I was like, I'm almost lost. I'm telling you.
But the statement we have right
Oh, you throwing your brother under the bus?
now is the 3 people with guns are Gustavo, Jojo, and you. Okay, so that's the statement. So we're giving you an opportunity if that's incorrect. And when I say incorrect, I don't mean incorrect in the sense that you're in El Paso, because you weren't. But what I'm saying is if...
Throwing your brother under the bus is nasty work, man. No. Come on, bro. Your brother, nigga?
He's trying to protect himself. That's your opportunity, because Gustavo's getting picked up, Jojo's getting picked up. Again, all that's like, we're way past that. Like, we've been given tons of resources by the feds and everyone to get all this stuff.
There's videos. You guys should be able
For sure.
to clear the cameras. You guys have technology to do
Yeah,
it.
and we even showed the videos and the cameras, and Nathan specifically said that you were the guy in that.
And we'll be sure. So Nathan initially, when he starts to come around, excludes you and him.
Right.
But then when he showed the photo of the 3 in the vehicle, it was you.
Yeah, he said it was all Jojo first and Gustavo, and you guys were just kind of chilling. But then once we showed him the video and the picture, he's like, oh, shit. So, again,
See, that's where it gets tricky at, because these cops can be lying. So, to him, if he knows anything, he probably knows these cops could be lying. It's a possibility that these niggas could be lying to me, saying anything to try to get me to crack on my brother. So that's probably what's going through his head right now. Are they lying or are they telling the truth? Like, I would have to hear something specific that only we would know at this moment to know if he's really snitching. Something that the cameras didn't catch. It would be like something that happened inside the car when we all got in. What did one of us say? That's how I would know, like, okay, he's talking. But just saying, oh, your brother said it was you. Like, I can't go off of that because y'all might be lying to me, my nigga. But if he like, hey, we got a car, nigga, you said, hey, put this gun underneath the seat, go here, turn left on the street, and then go dump it at my sister. Like, if those details, that means he talked to y'all. That's what I would be looking for.
Named not just by witnesses, but by your own brother as one of the shooters, which easily gives us probable cause to charge you with a quadruple murder. Okay? Which would be the rest of your life in prison. So if you can explain what you did during the shooting, you have the potential to help yourself.
I didn't do anything. You guys have pictures, you guys have videos, whatever you guys have technology to find out who it is. That's all I'm saying.
It's you, yes, correct. Correct, you. Yes.
So you say something? So which narrative is it going to be? The narrative where they're saying...
I have the phone calls and everything when they were calling me when I guess everything was happening. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have proof of everything.
You say that, and so did your brother, and then he cracked. And he cracked, and he snitched, and he gave us all the evidence we need to put you and him away. So
Next, Tomas is presented with the same photographs when his story also changes.
So what happened, like, when you guys got to the meet? What happened?
I was walking with my nephew.
Okay. How did you get there?
With Samantha, my sister.
You came with your sister? Okay.
And I was walking with my nephew, and they had cocked their guns.
Who did?
Who are they?
Yeah, who's they?
And then I just see that one, and I walk up to to them to take care of my brother-in-law.
Wait, why'd they cut it out? Who names did he say? Why they cut that out? He said they cocked their guns, and then he said some names. They cut it out.
They were the
Yeah, he said.
and then I just see that one, and I walk up to them to take care of my brother-in-law, and that's when I see the big guy grabbing that one.
Okay.
And he was choking him bad.
Okay.
Bad, and that's when they pulled out their guns.
Okay. So that's a consistent thing that we're getting is they seem to have started this whole thing, which that's good. I mean, for you guys, like you guys are defending people, you know. So after that happens, Gustavo's getting choked. What happens? I mean, they pull out their guns. What happens after that?
Well, I was worried about my nephew, so we ran.
You ran?
Yeah.
Where'd you run to?
My sister's car.
Your sister's car. Okay.
You could see it in the video, matter of fact. It's a white Nissan in the video. The one that you see in the video.
So, but your sister wasn't there, right? She left to get food.
No, she was there. She was watching. She saw everything happen.
She saw the whole shooting.
Yeah, she saw everything happen. For me, I can tell you everything hands down.
Okay. So
these little niggas are stupid. At this point, they just fucking dumb. Their stories are all over the place. Like, bruh, what the fuck are y'all talking about? All y'all stories just different now. Y'all started on one accord. Y'all started on the same page. Now this shit's just all over the goddamn place. So now that you heard them say it was you that got in the car with the gun, now you wasn't even in the car. I was in my sister's car. I walked up there and I got in my sister's car. Now you done threw your sister in this shit. God damn.
who's with you when you run to your sister's car?
Just me and my nephew.
Just you and your nephew. Okay. And what happens after that?
You're shooting. That's it.
Okay. Did you see your brother at all,
No,
Nathan?
I honestly, no. It's just crazy, honestly. You just hear the...
Okay. So, now that you're like being truthful with us, I'll show you the thing that your brother drew us, and I'll tell you what he told us, because it's not the same as what you're telling us. So, he says that you guys went there together. All this other stuff happened. You guys end up going to the meet, and that you guys are hanging out. You're watching the donuts right here in the parking lot, right? This is where Gustavo gets grabbed in the chokehold, and this is Josiah. And somebody starts shooting at Josiah. Josiah starts shooting back. And that initially, he said that you guys ran to the restroom together with your nephew. And you guys are hiding in the restroom together.
No, it was with my sister.
Okay. You guys are running here. He said right here, this is like the dots. And then he says that by himself, he runs this way to his car. And then he says that Gustavo and Josiah come up and are knocking on the windows. Hey, let us in. We need to get out of here. And then they get in the car. And then he says afterwards, you run up. He's like, I don't know where he was. Initially, but I think he was taking my nephew to my sister's car. And then runs in. After.
God damn. Got this nigga stuttering. He don't even know what to say. Now he like, God damn it, this nigga really told. This is validation that he told. He really fucking told on me. Fuck.
After we showed him these pictures, he says, well, I don't really know where my brother was. I'm in the car, so that's him. He's like, I ran to my car by myself. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I actually don't know where Tomas was. He's the shooter. I'm not the shooter. You guys were... He's putting you guys together the whole time. He's putting you in his car there and leaving. He doesn't say you came with your sister. He doesn't say you leave with your sister.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking about?
I don't know.
What?
I hope they find where I did it. That's it. We didn't choose.
What? What the fuck are you talking about, man? See, this is how they know you busted, because now you stuttering. You ain't even you can't even say nothing. Your tongue, cat got your tongue, nigga. You busted, brother.
We did. Tomas, we did. Okay. So they're probably gonna try to pin it on us right there. They're not pinning it on you. Nobody's pinning it on you. No. I'm just saying that, putting as an example, you know. But...
Well, even the family member who they talked to, said that their own people were shooting. They're not pinning it on you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's a true, like...
No, it was just self-defense anyways, but...
But that's what you're telling me, is self-defense, but you're not telling me what you did in self-defense.
And if we prove that that's you...
Look, now he biting his nails. You gotta watch these niggas. This how you know. Now he biting his nails. Well, you ain't bit your nails the whole time you been in there. You start stuttering. You start biting your nails. You're talking low. You're whispering now. You're busted, my nigga.
If we prove that that's you, right? That you're that shooter. Now, your whole story is, I wasn't even there. You're not going to have a self-defense claim. It's going to come after the fact. It's going to look like kind of a hodgepodge defense of like, this is, right? So like, and then it would just be like, oh, he's only telling the truth now because he screwed and we proved it was him. Or we proved it was his brother, whoever we proved it is. But if it's you, because we don't know who it is yet, right? Your brother's saying it's you. You're saying, you know, you're not saying it's your brother. You're not explaining. We don't know who this red hoodie is, even though we see you guys today dropping off this red hoodie. Like, there's a whole lot of inconsistencies that aren't looking good. So if we do prove that's you, which I think we're gonna prove it's one of you, we will do that. We're in the this happened less than 24 hours ago. And both you and your brother, I don't have a red hoodie. You weren't gonna find a red hoodie in my house. You can do a search warrant in my house because you guys know it's not there because you dumped it off somewhere. But
and the red hoodie was in their kitchen. So it comes down to the brothers snitching on each other now. We know the other motherfuckers involved. Which one of y'all was shooting? Or was it both of them? Or was it both of them shooting and one is denying that it was, hey, it was him. Hey, it was him. But really it was both of them. This is interesting, but goddamn, these niggas is idiots.
do you not have a red hoodie and that's why you said it? Does Nathan not have a red hoodie and that's why he said it? Or does one of you know that it's not there anymore because you dropped it off there?
I really don't have a red hoodie.
But your DNA gonna be on the red hood?
I really don't know.
No, you should know. That's the thing. When we pose question to people in this type of situation, I said, if you would ask me if my DNA's on that red hoodie, I will tell you. Absolutely
no. Yeah, if you...
Investigators said the red outerwear found in the residence where the suspected evidence was allegedly dropped off matched what witnesses described as one of the shooter's clothing. The homeowner later confirmed that Tomas had been wearing the clothing item the night of the shooting.
There it is. And there you have it.
Can I get a lawyer for the rest of this? I'm sorry.
You're allowed to do that. It's your right.
Yeah, I know.
You fucking idiot. You should have been did that.
What else do you guys need though from me?
Well, we can't. After you invoke, we're done. We're done. Yeah. There's no more.
Okay, well, what else do you guys need? Am I going back to holding cell or?
Yep. You hang out.
Tomas requests a lawyer and ends the interview before the brothers are informed of their charges.
We talked a little bit, right? Yes, sir. So our case agent, Detective Contreras, we're just gonna let you know tonight you're being charged with 3 counts of murder. 3 open counts of murder.
But I wasn't. They have no evidence of me doing anything. Not even in the pictures. Nothing.
So, hey, so just gonna let you know, are the other detectives working on the paperwork?
This nigga ain't built for jail. Look at this nigga, bro. This is what you call a bitch nigga with a gun. Look at this nigga. This ain't a jail nigga, bro. You're not gonna make it in there, bro. They gonna fucking, boy, they about to tear you apart. Look at this nigga. He ain't built for this shit. He probably about to start crying. How can I get out of here? I can tell you all this. I can tell you whatever you need to know. This nigga, bro, you going to jail at 17 years old, 18, for life. 21 for life. You niggas ain't even had no yak yet. Y'all ain't had no yak yet. You ain't even got the experience pussy yet. Probably. I don't know. These young motherfuckers, they be out here wilding early, but let's just say not. Imagine that. Imagine you ain't even got the experience, no yak, and then you go to jail for life. Oh, no, that's terrible. You're never going to experience it. So what are you going to do, sir? booty busted. You know what you about to do.
So tonight you're being charged with 3 counts of open murder. Okay? So as far as tonight right now, yeah, you and your brother.
Tomas, Nathan, Josiah, and Gustavo were all charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. At last check, all 4 have been found guilty and are awaiting sentencing.
Damn, all 4 of them? Oh, shit. Damn. All 4 found guilty, man. Oh, damn, it's over with. And that nigga was trying his best, man, to get out of it. I didn't know what was going on, but everybody got in your car. After the murder, everybody got in your car. Y'all niggas lied about where you was at, this, that. Listen, brother, if you're gonna play that role, you gotta come out the gate with that. That's how they're gonna be like, okay, he came straight from the gate telling he didn't lie to us about nothing. But you can't lie and then come back and then tell the truth. Cut your cameras off and tell you the truth. Like, nah, nigga, you were accomplice, nigga. If you wasn't involved, you was involved anyway. If you wasn't physically the one that pulled it, you was involved anyway, man. But listen, bro, that's your brother, your homies. Snitching on your brother, that's nasty. That's nasty work. Telling on your own brother, nigga. I would expect that from like a homeboy or something, a homie snitched on me. But to hear your brother snitched on you, your blood brother, that would be crushing, nigga. Like, what? And then you still get put in jail with him? You snitched on me and you still got found guilty of first-degree murder 3 times? Oh, terrible, man. Nasty work. Don't do crime. Leave it alone, man. Don't do crime, kids. But let me know what y'all think about the situation, man. Let me know what y'all think about these young brothers talking, not lawyering up, and then trying to lawyer up when it's too late, man. How would you have handled it? If these were your kids, what would you have done or told them to do if you could tell them anything? If you could tell the kids watching anything, let us know in the comment section what they should do, man. Don't do crime. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like, and as always, get ready for the next reaction. All right. So look, check it out. I'm gonna go up here. I gotta read my daughter a book, man. I'll double back. Yeah, I'll be going live. I just did a punch off mysteries, man. Y'all can go watch that if you haven't watched it already. A punch off mystery is like 2.5 hours, man, on the Lil Durk OTF shit. We dug into a lot of different things, man. You know how I go, man. My ADHD get to working. I hear something, I start looking for other shit, punch off mysteries, man. Go check it out. It's on ABP Network. Or you can click it on here. It's collabed on this page as well, man. I'll get at y'all. Daddy Duty's call, man. I'm sorry this was a short episode, but my daughter wanted me to read her book, so I gotta go handle that, man. Appreciate y'all. Smash the like. Make sure y'all smash the like. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Hype me up. All that good shit. I'm gone. Till next time, man. You got a video you want me to react to? Join the Ace Pit Discord right now. Scan the QR code on the screen, hit the entertainment tab, click reactions, and drop it in. Super easy. Submit today.
Smooth.